Hello and welcome to this demo session of the Reverbophone. So we recorded this song called My Way Soon by Greta Van Fleet, and we used the Reverbophone on every instrument. And this time we aimed for a little bigger room sound than last time. So let's start by listening to it. There we have it. So let's start with soloing up the drums. And we have a Bonham-sized kit. And we have a kick mic, 2 overheads, a versed mic or knee mic, and we have 1 Reverbophone in stereo mode, placed between the hi-hat and the kick drum, facing the snare. So let's take a listen. So that's how the drum sounds. And now I will play with the faders a little bit, bring the Reverbophone in and out and so on. And listen to how smooth the cymbals sounds in the Reverbophone. as you can hear, the Reverbophone adds, of course, a lot of ambience, but they adds a lot of power to the kick and the snare also, and the toms, of course. And the cymbals, you can hear them crystal clear, but they absolutely no harshness in them at all. It's really easy to have control over the ambience with the Reverbophone, of course. As you can hear when I bring them down there, you have a super dry drum sound. And they blend very easily with the dry sound, so it's really nice and really easy to use. Moving on to the guitars. So we have a 57 in front of the cab, and we have a AC50 head, and we have the Reverbophone placed just beside the amp. So let's take a listen. I will play a little bit with the faders again, so you can hear. And the guitar solo. It sounds really good, and it's so nice to have the Reverbophone signal to just add behind the really dry and stiff 57 sound, to just get rid of that super dryness when you have it in the mix, to just blend it behind it and just get rid of that super dry feel of the 57. Moving on to the bass, we have a FBT 250 bass amp, and we have a 57 in front of it, and the Reverbophone is standing just beside the amp, and we play with a Hagström bass. Let's take a listen. So as you can hear, same as the guitar, a sound that is really cohesive with the dry sound, just to put behind it to get rid of that super dryness and get a wide image from the bass without being muddy or masking the other instruments. Moving on, we have tambourines playing in the first verse, and it's a pair, pan left and right. And is just standing right in front of the Reverbophone, and we have a 87 just standing beside. Let's take a listen. We'll take out the dry signal. So it sounds great, super smooth, super easy to use. So let's take a listen to the Hammond organ from the intro, and this sounds amazing. This is almost just a Reverbophone signal we're hearing, and you get everything you want from a Hammond organ intro. You get the width and the depth and the ambience and the size, and it sounds really fun. Take a listen. So it sounds really cool, right? We can listen to just the Reverbophone on its own. So you get a really nice sound from the Reverbophone there on the organ. Now we can listen to all the tracks again, and I will solo up just the Reverbophone tracks, so you can hear what all the Reverbophone signals sounds together and what they add into the track. And I will also mute the Reverbophone tracks so you can hear how it sounds without them. So as you can hear, the Reverbophone adds the ambience and a lot of power to the track without making it muddy or overwhelming. It's a clear sound, it's the right sound, it's a sound that is easy to hear and very detailed, and just gives you what you want, basically. You want the energy, you want the size from a room, and you really got that in the Reverbophone. And all these tracks are unprocessed. It's just the raw tracks, no EQ, no compression or anything. So we hope you learned something for this video, what the Reverbophone is capable of. And if you also want to get access to this great sounding microphone, you can visit our website, reverbophone.com. Goodbye.